If you were looking for career advice from a career coach, and he had led teams that have placed over 6,000 pros in 21 industries, worked at the largest Fortune 500 recruitment firm in the world, was responsible for over $50 million of placements of executives, and was one of the top recruiters recognized nationally while serving in the United States Army, you'd probably say he's qualified. This is the Executive Career Upgrades Podcast. Career competition is fierce. If you're a director, a VP, or an executive, this podcast is for you. This is the Executive Career Upgrades Podcast. And this is your host, Tim Madden.
Welcome. Hey, welcome to the Executive Career Upgrades Podcast. Hey, if you don't know me, my name is Tim Madden, and I help those targeting six figures or multiple six figures, right? Find new jobs quickly that they love, start that new position off right with a framework and a blueprint. And hey, we go live each week inside the Executive Career Network, which is the fastest growing career network on Facebook for directors, VPs, and executives. Check us out. I believe we're up to 8,000 members now from across the globe. And hey, you could be watching on LinkedIn or YouTube, and we also stream to everywhere on the internet, iTunes and Spotify. So do me a favor. Hey, if you could leave me a review, only if you get anything valuable on this segment. Maybe it could help you in your current career search, help someone else in a career search. Maybe it could just be that new tool that they need to truly have a massive career transformation quickly. And hey, as always, if you need help in your career, you can go on over to execupgrades.com/podcast, schedule a call with our team that likely you've never had before about your career. So let's get started. Episode 43, using technology to accelerate your executive search. I do apologize. I'm going to be coughing here and there. I know we typically do these on Thursdays. Had a spurt of COVID recently. So I did test positive for COVID. So I'm currently in quarantine, but I want to make sure that we don't miss a week of giving you practical tips and tactics, right, to help you accelerate your search. So let's get started. Technology in 2022. There are so many things that you can do to significantly increase the visibility that you get online as it relates to your job search. So number one, right? Ladders apply with me. Let me know if you've ever used the career site Ladders before. They have a new function that they just launched a couple months ago that's called Apply with Me. The reason I love this system so much is no one wants to go on Indeed, search for job, LinkedIn, go to the company website and put in an application that takes 30 to 60 minutes. Hey, let me know in the comments if you love doing that, right? Probably no one does. So with Ladders Apply for Me, here's what they actually do. It's a pretty cool system. After you put your resume into their system, if you pay a premium membership, it can't be more than $20 a month, you can actually click apply for a job, and someone from their team will actually go to that company website and fill it all out for you. And you can do that like 100 times. So why I love this system so much, even though it's an additional cost, is you can sort by positions at your level a lot easier. And it has that one-click apply where someone's going to go fill it out on the website for you. So it's a pretty good steal. We've had a lot of our clients hired from this system as well. So I definitely highly encourage that. Number two, Calendly, right? It makes it easier to get people scheduled, gives you more control on the follow-up, and overall just helps with networking. So when you're trying to schedule meetings like recruiters with you or with recruiters, with hiring managers, et cetera, it's probably a good best practice to keep, have your own calendar link so people can, find times that you're available. Now, it's important that, a lot of people don't want to send someone a calendar and say, hey, book time with me, as some like power move type thing. We could just say it more practical and say, hey, John, here's my link to book a time that best works for you based on your availability. Hey, if you don't find anything that works for you, please let me know and we can absolutely make that happen. What happens in these emails and these LinkedIn direct messages all the time? It's like, hey, when can you meet? I can meet here. This doesn't work for me. Hey, scheduling software eliminates all of that and will help with a lot of the back and forth. And if you've been following this podcast for a little bit, we always talk about locking down next steps, right? Really easy to say, hey, we completed the step. What's the next step? The next step's this. Great. Hey, let's get you scheduled for that next step, right? So utilizing that calendar makes it tremendously easier for you. Number 3, there's a system, and I'm putting it in the chat right now, called Esferas.io. Oh, it only went to YouTube, but the website is Esferas.io. What this system does is helps you with LinkedIn managing your network and just growing it more effectively. There's lots of these different systems out there, but I'd highly recommend checking out Esferas if you're looking to just connect with more people and just kind of make the process a little seamless. Number 4, the Inc. 5000 list. I brought this up a couple times, and I know we're talking about leveraging technology. Hey, technology includes the internet, right? Why I love the Inc. 5000 list so much is we can search by the top 100 hottest companies in software as a service, technology services, consulting, etc. this year, right? So wouldn't you expect that companies that are seeking, exponential growth are probably on that list, and they're probably doubling in size this year? Do you think they need a salesperson, a marketing professional, finance, ops? They need everything, right? So being able to really highlight these companies online and find them via that Inc. 5000 list, you can search by revenue, where the company's growing, how much are they growing, what industry they're in. Then it's really easy to, go to LinkedIn, find those hiring managers, and directly reach out to them. There's even number 5 systems out there that help you find emails more seamlessly, right? There's seamless.ai, Esferas does it. There's hunter.io, ZoomInfo, lots of tools out there which will help you, get access to maybe that hiring manager's email so you can do a personal introduction, if you will. And number 6, LinkedIn. Guys, especially if you're watching on LinkedIn right now, LinkedIn is God's gift for anyone searching for a job, okay? Businesses are on there. Hiring managers are on there. It's a professional network. You can create content, hunt down decision makers, click easy apply roles. There's just so much opportunity on LinkedIn if you know how to utilize it correctly on, hey, how can I get the most out of this for my job search, right? So I just kind of want to recap today is we have the ladders apply with me, Calendly, Esferas, Inc. 5000 lists, emails, finders, and LinkedIn. Here's what I can assure you. If you're branded effectively, if you know what you're targeting, and you utilize these systems, this is going to save you hours and hours and hours and hours per week on your job search. My only question is, do you know how to prepare yourselves for that interview when it's time? Right? If not, go on over to execupgrades.com/podcast, right? So if you're searching for a new role and you didn't know any about these tactics and strategies, tips, automation, branding, interviewing, what should I be targeting? Oh my God. Hey, this year, I think we're already 200 or 300 people with offers totaling from anywhere from 200K to 1.2 million. We'd love to do the same for you. So if you're in a career search and you've been struggling for a little bit, go on over to execupgrades.com/podcast, schedule a call with our team and see how we can help. Have a great day, everyone.